Hold up.
Hey everybody, this is Marius bringing you some more Halo Wars Blitz gameplay. So let's check out one thing really quick. We got two new decks we're going to go explore what these packs have to offer. Alright, so we got some UNSC cards. What do we got? Marines level up to level 2. Awesome. We got an Engineer. Awesome. I believe that's pretty self-explanatory. Just heals the units. Is an aircraft unit. Double time. Boost the movement speed of all friendly units on the battlefield. On the battlefield? Darn, that's big. Okay. Cloaking field, cloak target friendly units. Awesome, that's ideal to the Shipmaster. And then Warlord Siphon Shield. Powerful unit. I believe maybe it's the equivalent to the Spartan. Maybe. I'm not sure. Alright, and that is what we got so far. And one more pack to open. What do we got? We got Marines level up again. We got a Locust, awesome, building destroyers, Nightingale, Assault Elites, awesome, and we got Bloodful Grunts, awesome. A lot of Covenant cards, however, this match I am going to be doing something that I normally never do in Halo Wars history. I'm going to be doing a 1v1 just for the sake of I would like to show it off and see how it works, and I am very bad. I'm going to say this right now, I am very bad at 1v1s, and that is because, one, I normally play with Greenbloods, and Greenbloods is a freaking amazing Halo player, and he probably could do amazing in 1v1s. However, I play more of a supportive role in Halo Wars, so if, I don't know if you watched the previous videos, but like I would notice that an army is under attack, and I would move around and flank to support, but I'm not the one initiating the attack typically, so 1v1s were never ideal when I have to control every single unit. Alright, so this guy is a... No, whoa, I did not get to choose my deck. That was quick. That's... Really? That's not fair. It didn't even give me time to choose my deck. Or my leader, for that matter. I don't know. That's shady. Well, I'm not going to be playing with the deck I took 20 minutes to just put together, so I'm going to be playing with the default deck. Apparently. I had, I think I subbed out the Hornet for the Vulture, and I took out the Cyclops and put in, shoot, what did I put in for the Cyclops? I think I put in another artillery, I think. So, but now we're playing with default, and I have, I do not know what is specific. Energy rate is team-based, energy pool. Okay, I did not know that. So each player in units, each player has their own energy rate.
We've got boots on the ground. All set, Commander. Blitz mode. Powering up.
Alright, so I think the key to this is going to be the multitasking.
Game starts in 3, 2, 1. Engage.
We've got our orders. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Move you into the mid.
Dropped. Zone B lost. All units. Zone B captured. Gained the lead. Zone A lost. Zone C captured. All units.
Got some target practice for you, team.
Alright, he only wanted those resources, so...
Move out with me.
Energy dropped.
We're going to retreat back into B.
Let's get going.
Zone B lost. Zone B contested. Zone B captured.
Those Warthogs are getting really annoying.
This should be a walk in the park for us, Helljumpers.
All units. Zone C lost. Zone C contested.
You're not getting out of this one, buddy.
Zone B lost. All units.
Let's retake it. He's probably gonna retreat back to C. Or not. Maybe I'll send like one unit over to A. Send one Hornet over to A.
Let's get you fixed up.
There we go. We're gonna save up for a Scorpion. We want something a little more powerful to deal with their army. Alright, they got anti-air.
Units.
You know what, we'll let them have B. I'm not in the position that I need to be in to combat this yet. So,
To victory. Zone B lost. Energy dropped.
Local units.
Don't even break a sweat. On my way.
alright, so we've taken an early lead, but that doesn't really mean anything yet. So,
Copy that. Moving.
All units.
Zone C contested.
Local units.
Can anyone take out that artillery? Before it blows me out of the sky? Rack 'em up. Roger that.
All units. All units.
Open wide and say ah. I give it time. Hear this? Payback.
All units.
take it out, yeah!
All units.
There we go. Chase him down. Actually, we'll regroup before we do that.
All units. All units.
Alright, seems like they're pulling out a B, so we will go in and get that while they circle around to C.
All units.
Total domination. Lost. Energy dropped. You are close to victory.
Local units.
We're gonna retreat a little bit. Get that energy.
Only all days are like this. Making tracks. Scorpion en route.
I think we may have victory right here.
All units.
And there we go. That was very quick.
They'll think twice about going up against us again.
Alrighty, I think the key in that was just dividing his units, but that was a crushing victory. I did not expect to do that well. The 218. So yeah, that was really big. I'm going to do one more because that only took 9 minutes. That was really quick. So we are going to do one more before we call it a night. However, I think the key is to at least have one unit in each territory, and that was partially my error too, because we were just sort of circling around, capping each other. So I would like to get my deck. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stay with the default because it seemed like it did me well the first time. So we're going to go back into duel and see. We'll probably see like my karma is probably going to catch up with me. And I'm probably going to get matched up against like a level 75. And we're going to get just completely crushed. But you never know. And I don't think the point here right now is to, you know what? We're going to actually swap our deck. I don't think the point right now is to win. I think it's morely to showcase what this game has to offer in the beta. Because any stats I gain is really not going to have an effect anyway. So, yes, let's get that's our deck. The point right now is to really more showcase the game instead of winning, so I'd rather I'd rather like showcase more of the card types than actually win. So, and of course, you know, winning's great, but alright, so we are waiting for players. Complete daily and weekly challenges to earn card packs and unlock new cards. Alright, rank 14. Alright, wow, we have a decent amount of time to choose our leader now. I didn't get to select anything. That's odd. Alright, so I know that he's playing as the chieftain. He starts like with a D, I think. It's like Decimus or Decimo or something. I don't actually know that name yet, but I trust I will learn it soon. I think I'm thinking of like Decima Technologies from Person of Interest, which is a really great show. It's actually what got me into Watch Dogs originally, because it has to deal with AI and spying and how it controls all electronics, because it is all centralized, sort of under like a single system. But that's I'm getting way off topic. We're on Halo Wars 2, Marius. So we got the Proving Grounds fitting area for endless battle, and of course there's A, B, and C. You got 2 bases on the end. I've yet to find out whether you can destroy the base. I don't think so, but
Let's show them what we've got.
is that a Nightingale? Or is that yes, that's a Nightingale.
Game starts in 3, 2, 1. Match start.
Move out.
Alright, he is dividing his forces.
Something need fixing up? Copy that.
Energy dropped.
Moving out.
He's gonna move to C.
Zone B lost. Zone A lost.
Just gotta get these resources. It's more important.
Captured.
Easy target, hell jumpers. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, our units are gonna get sandwiched.
All units.
Energy dropped.
Time's a wasting.
Captured.
Am I blue? What am I?
Captured. Total domination.
All units.
Zone A contested. Zone A lost.
All units.
Girl, don't let me down now.
Zone B lost.
Now this is what I signed up for.
Alright, so we are on the losing side right now. They have a massive army. Yeah, that's really big.
All units.
We're not going to be able to take that for a while. We might just have to outmaneuver.
Make way.
So we're going to retreat back to our side a little bit. Half of me just wants to save up for the Condor strike, but I know that that will not work ultimately, so we'll get Hornet up and ODST drop.
All units. All units.
We've reached a point where I do not know how this is going to go down, because
Copy that. Move.
maybe I could circle around to A. He's probably watching me. He probably will come and intercept, but we have to try something because B is just not takeable right now. Yeah, he's gonna intercept, so we're gonna move back.
Scorpion and root.
Hey man, if I have to play like chicken with you all day, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Let's go.
Energy dropped.
Moving out. I'm in.
Yeah, my army's gonna die in this.
They just better not make a mess of my grill.
Aw man.
All units.
Go, go, go.
All
Why did I just get like all these resources though, out of nowhere?
Making a move. Let's move.
Oh no, we're gonna get sandwiched.
Moving out.
Alright, this is the last ditch effort.
Enemy ground troops. Pick your target and gun it down. No surprises after. Buckle up, guys. We're needed. Condor under vehicle fire. Over.
All units.
Got a mission for us, sir? As you wish, sir.
Zone
Condor
B
being
lost.
harassed by hostile
All units.
Pick us off.
No!
All units.
Darn it. Alright. I don't like how that unit disappears. I don't find it fair.
Zone B contested.
Alright, we got nothing.
Ready to bring the hurt.
We're gonna go Cappy. He's probably gonna withdraw units and hit me, but I think, unfortunately, with only 20 points to go, yeah, he's very close to victory, and he's gonna come up right behind me.
Got a special delivery for you, punks.
Yeah, there we go. I think we're going to sit the rest of the match out. So, alright, so we had one crushing victory, and then he sort of crushing victoried me. I lost my army in the beginning. I think that was probably the worst thing. Now, I'm just making an observation.
We need to check our tactics.
I'm just making an observation, and I think, at least in the 1v1, I do not think Blitz is meant to be played as a 1v1 game, and I only say that, and I'm also referencing the previous game that we did where I won, because it seems like whoever takes out whose army first seems to always win the game. And I'm only making that observation because I remember I took out his 3 Warthogs and got to build this like super massive army that he could not stand up to, because the games are short, and resources are scarce. So I think because the games are only 10 minutes each, or in that case it was, what, like 6 minutes? Because you only have that short amount of time, you're not able to build up a massive force if you lose it in the beginning. So I think those first few moves are so crucial, at least if you're doing a 1v1. Now, I dare say it probably is the same in 3v3, because I mean 3 armies against 2 armies, if one guy is dumb and loses it in the beginning, is definitely OP. So that's just an observation I'm making in Blitz. Personally, I think these games need to be made to be much longer, because, and I understand like they're going for the arcade style, but the thing is, in Halo Wars, the original game, is when you were on the fence, and you can go back and watch some of me and Greenblood's videos. We had, I think we just posted it the other day, it's called Operation Apollo, where we had a game where we were pushed against the fence the entire game, and finally we broke through after like an hour. But when the games are only 6 to 10 minutes long, you don't have time to do that, and it sort of makes, it's sort of like, basically what I'm saying is like, it makes the beginning moves, if you mess up, you're done for the whole game, because that's just the fact that there's no time to like gain your army, because these games are short. And even when we did Domination in the earlier beta, it's short. It's so incredibly short, and you just don't have time to come back if you're on the fence, unfortunately. But that's just an observation I'm making. Maybe you like the arcade style, and maybe that's for you. Personally, I prefer the 2.5 hour Halo Wars matches, but because I think they're more simulative towards military strategy, where this is more of an arcade RTS. But hey, to each his own. I know y'all love your games. Obviously, you wouldn't be here if you didn't. So, obviously, I mean, I mean, hey, if you don't like Halo Wars, I mean, you don't like Halo Wars. I think this is, however, a very good game to get into the Halo series, or at least the RTS side of Halo series. But this game is very different than Halo Wars 1, simply because they remove the time factor. And while the units, and yes, the characters may carry over entirely, nearly, it is almost a completely separate game, because yes, while those units are there, they don't allow for the long time it takes to build. Now, also, keep in mind that we are playing Blitz, so that could be just a shorter game type, and we could see a actual game type that may allow those 40-minute games, but you never know, because I know in Halo Wars there was Deathmatch, where basically if you got the upper hand and you got like enough to get that population in there, it was massatory and you really could not come back from it. So maybe it's a little like that, and maybe we will see a game mode. I'm just hoping that not all game modes are like this, but I will continue to play because I am very interested and I would like to see what each team has to offer before the game comes out in roughly, I think it's a little under a month now, so be sure to check that pre-order box. Wink, wink. So, my name is Marius. I'm signing off, saying so long. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And stay Jugend. And goodbye.
Hold up.